Chapter 54. The first day of school dawned clear and sunny. The three adults in the bright Colonial and Saddle Ridge Road were up well before their young student. KK busied herself in the kitchen, packing the plastic Cargis George lunchbox with pretzels and a juice box for snack time. Elisa showered, dressed quickly, and shared around for the camera to record Jenny's kindergarten debut. Poppy went out to get bagels, announcing when he returned that the newly tuned up car was running like a top. Elisa went in to wake Jenny. Leaning down, she kissed her daughter's soft brow. The big blue eyes opened slowly and looked up sleepily. Time to get up, sweetheart. We have to get ready for school. Jenny said nothing, but she bolted upright, throwing her arms around her mother's neck and holding on tight. What's wrong, Angel? I'm scared, Mommy. It's natural to be a little worried, Jenny, Elisa said softly, stroking Jenny's sweet-smelling hair. Starting something new is exciting, but it can also be a little scary. But I know you are going to like school. The teacher is going to be very nice, and you already have a friend. James will be there with you. How do you know the teacher is nice? Because that's what kindergarten teachers are supposed to be. That's their job. And if they don't do their jobs, they get fired, she said, trying to reassure her child. Jenny pulled back and looked with wide eyes at her mother. They get burned up? No, sweetheart. Elisa tried not to laugh. That's just an expression. To get fired means that the boss tells you that you can't work there anymore. Come on now, get up. KK has breakfast already. But Jenny barely touched her scrambled eggs and took only a bite or two of her butter bagel as she sat at the kitchen table. Her grandmother sliced up another bagel and stashed it into the lunchbox too. As Elisa took Jenny upstairs again to dress, 15 minutes later, face washed, teeth brushed, hair combed, and wearing a pressed denim jumper and her new school shoes. Jenny stood patiently on the front stoop to have her picture taken, alone, then with her mother, then with her parents. As she squinted into the viewfinder, Elisa thought of John and wished he were here to see their child go off to school. Wished he were able to put his arms around Jenny and pose with her on her big day. How much he would have loved this child. He had been so terrible cheated by never knowing her. And Jenny, the child who had her father's smile lived on without ever experiencing the love her daddy would have showered on her. It had been over 5 years now since John's death, and Elisa was proud that she had survived losing him, bearing their baby without him, raising their daughter by herself. The third anguish had ever so slowly subsided over the years, but it was at times like this, life event moments that carry out to be shared, that the pains resurfaced. She had gradually allowed herself to believe in love again with Meg, though perhaps they would have a life together. Maybe it wasn't over yet, but something was definitely wrong. Mommy? Jenny's worried face responded to the expression on her mother, snapped out of it. Come on, kidda. Alicia smiled brightly. We've got to get you to school and mommy's got to get to work. On the drive into the city, Elisa called Rhode Island. Hi, Mom, it's me. Hello, dear. How's everything? I just dropped Jenny off for her first day of school. How is she? Scared but brave. That's my girl. I can't believe she's starting school already. It seems like she was just born. I know. Everything coming along with the house. We're getting settled. It'll take a while to get things the way I want them to. How's work? Okay. Elisa considered mentioning the calls and letters, but decided not to tell her mother about them. She knew her mother's solution would be for her to quit the job. Anytime Elisa was forced to work late hours or cover potential dangerous stories, her mother always lectured her and suggested that she considered getting out of the business. Yet, she thoroughly enjoyed it when her friends talked about seeing her daughter on TV. If her mother knew Elisa was being threatened, she would be apoplectic. Have you heard from Mac? How's he doing? He's doing fine, Mom. He's doing fine, she lied. I'll like it. When you came up with him this summer, Elisa, he's such a nice boy. Mom, he's not a boy. He's a man. Elisa wanted to get off the phone now. I'll send the pictures I took of Jenny this morning as soon as I get them developed. That will be great, dear. Is that there? No, he's out golfing. He loves those clubs you gave him. Good, tell him I said hello. I will, honey. Bye, Mom. Elisa realized she had called him looking for a wild maternal comfort. She never learned it. It was better to comfort yourself. Her relationship with her parents was complicated, and Elisa had spent many hours trying to unravel it in therapy with Dr. Karras. The bottom line, her parents had done the best they could as they raised her while, at the same time, they were struggling with their own problems. In fact, Elisa realized that in some ways she had benefited from the chaos of her early years. Her mother's bout of mental illness and her father's anger and frustration over the situation had spurred Elisa to do well in school and generally to try and giving them nothing more to worry about, a pattern that continued to this day. She had become an achiever who now sat in the back of her chauffeured car on the way to her powerful job, an achiever whose face was known to millions.